Hello, everybody. I thought I would jump on today and do a live meditation with you all. Um, I have just recently come back from a 5-week holiday in Italy, Europe. And along that trip, I had a lot of um, time and space to think about my life and who I am and reflect on where I've been. And I came up with a lot of it came up of having that time and space gave me um, a new found admiration for myself and what I have achieved and accomplished over the years. And I think I'd never really acknowledged it, never really actually reflected on what I had done in my life and who I am now because of it. And so my meditations that I've been doing, practicing by myself, but also been guiding a few people online, have been about looking back on ourselves, on our lives, on what we have achieved, and being proud of who we are. Admiring what we've done and who we have been in situations that have been hard or challenging. Um, don't think we stop enough to do that, to look at ourselves. And what I've realized is if we keep doing this, if we keep looking at ourselves as and admiring who we are, it gives us a sense of strength and resilience in life and in the decisions we make. So it helps us trust ourselves a lot more as well, and in who we are. And it stops us from judging ourselves in the decisions we've made or the decisions and choices we're going to make in the future. So I really value this work, and it can take not that long in your day to sit down and admire who you were in situations that might have been challenging or not challenging, that might have been joyous and fun. And so today's meditation is all about that, where I'll guide you to your heart, of course, and we will remember moments in our lives where we were vulnerable or fragile, and how we looked after ourselves and how we took care of ourselves and responsibility for ourselves. And then we'll bring to mind in our awareness of a time where we had someone that we loved that was vulnerable and fragile and open, and how we were in that situation with our friend or our family member or whoever that is. So it can be a bit challenging to go back into these memories. So I want you to know that I'll be with you all the way through it. And if it does become challenging, just lean into that challenge, lean into the emotion that's coming up, and feel free to let me know about that as well. Okay, so now that we're ready and we kind of know what we're stepping into, it's always nice to know, I think, before we step into a meditation, what it's going to be. So here we are. Can you please find a comfortable, beautiful seat, as comfortable as you can be in this moment. Closing down your eyes. And we're going to start with finding our breath. Where is our breath? Can you feel your breath at your nose? Can you feel it at your tummy, your chest? Maybe it's your back, your arms, your shoulders. Where is your breath? And can you witness it moving as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Noticing if any thoughts come in, or you're frustrated or irritated that you can't find your breath, or that you're feeling uncomfortable, or any of those nagging thoughts. Just notice them. Quietly and gently let them go and find your anchor, your breath, once again. Maybe every out breath helps you relax a little bit more. Using the breath to calm your body, calm your thoughts, bring a sense of peace over your body. And if you're finding it difficult to find your breath, then you can focus on any sounds that you hear. Maybe they're far away sounds, or maybe they're sounds within the space you're in. Using the sounds or your breath to bring you in this present moment with yourself, right here, right now. And finding your heart now, the center of your chest, a soft center, your big, beautiful heart. Maybe you'd like to put a hand on your heart to help you find it. Now, as we focus our awareness on our heart space, we start our heart breathing in from the heart and then out from the heart. You might like to imagine your heart expanding with every in-breath, and then every out-breath it goes back to its original shape. Expansion of the heart in and then out. Good. And now with every in-breath and out-breath and this beautiful heart breathing that you have cultivated in this moment, I'd like you to bring to your awareness a time in your life where you were fragile, where you were vulnerable and open, where you lent into the emotion. Perhaps you can bring to mind what you were wearing, where you were that day. Just witnessing yourself and how you held yourself through that. Holding yourself through that emotion and that vulnerability. Leaning into it, seeing who you were in that moment in your life. Good. And just gently letting go of that moment, that memory, and coming back to your heart focused breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Now let's bring to our awareness a moment in our lives where we held another person through fragility, vulnerability, a moment in their lives where they needed us. And just witnessing yourself through this moment. How did you hold the person through this fragile time? Admiring who you were. Just seeing and witnessing the other person in their vulnerability and fragility, and then seeing yourself holding that person, leaning into your own strength. Beautiful. Now just gently letting go of that special moment and coming back to your heart focused breathing. In and out. And again, thoughts may come in and out as they do. Just notice them, let them go. Come back to your breath in your heart breathing in and out. Good. And now just moving your hand away from your heart, gently and slowly. And bowing our head down to our heart with gratitude and love for its guidance today and every other day. And slowly coming back to the space you're in, opening your eyes, coming out of this beautiful meditation. Coming back to reality. And I wanted to read you a poem that I wrote about admiring yourself. Life's fulfillment is wrapped up in the admiration of oneself. Admiring yourself as you weave through the moments of life is actually one of the most hardest things you can do. Admiring who you are in the strange, the unpredictable, the unexpected, the challenging, the beauty, the love and the awe of life. Perhaps admiration shines most when you witness yourself loving someone, when you see yourself holding a child, holding a lover, helping the elderly across the road. Perhaps it comes when you see yourself saying no and standing in your power, when you stand in your own corner and you're your own cheerleader. Perhaps it comes when you see yourself holding the unimaginable darkness within, when you tenderly love yourself through it and witness yourself lighter at the end. There may be what we all need most, are quiet moments to sit and admire ourselves. On that note, I shall leave you. Until next time, I'll see you then.